Runner on the move, and this one high in the air to right.
Go ball.
Fraley can only watch it. See you later. First of the year for Rosario and the Nats. And they're finally on the board with a towering drive in the 7th.
We talked about his slug at the top of the zone, and Eddie Rosario just destroys this ball. 101 off the bat.
A ball launched high in the air, right field. Fair or foul? See you later. Fair indeed. And the Nats have tied it on K-Bear's first of the year.
What a handsy swing by Keibert Ruiz on that one. Keeps it fair. We got ourselves a ball game. 107 off the bat, 94 to him. Ball was crushed.
Here's C.J. Abrams, popped up on the first pitch of the game. There's a high drive. See you way later. Halfway up the seats and right. His first. Number 3 for the Nats. And a 1-0 lead. Trey Lipscomb, first up. Got a fastball.
Go ball.
Rides it to right center. Benson back. Oh, no! And he took it off the yellow line. No. Let's call it see you. And it took a while later. Wow. The Nats are on top. Trey's first as a big leaguer.
Oh my. Enjoy that one, Trey.
Riley Adams launches one to left center. See you later on opening day at home.
Down and in heater. 109 off the bat of Riley Adams. I mean, that is just abused on that one. Late game Riley, as we saw last year.
It's the dinner hour. The big guy was hungry. And evidently so did millions of others. High in the air, Joey Gallo. He's done it. See you upper deck later. Joey Gallo's first hit of the year leaves the yard. And the Nats are on the board.
And welcome to the Joey Show and the Light Show. Cutter up and in. Oh, it didn't get really in. 109 off the bat, and we got ourselves a 447-foot shot. That was a bomb.
That ball hit a ton out to right center. C.J. later. Second of the year. A loud blast here in the 5th to make it 7-2.
Cutter at the top of the zone for C.J. Abrams. 106 off the bat, and he knew it. And just what we like to see. Him getting on top of something, driving it out.
Joey Gallo. High fly ball. Right center. The outfielders watching it. So are we. See you later. Number 200. The dimension that Joey Gallo brings to the lineup. And he's just cut the Philly lead in half.
And a left on left. Sinker middle of the plate. Congrats, Joey Gallo. Absolutely destroyed. 104 off the bat. And we have hang time on that one. 6.18 seconds, Bob. And
Lane Thomas to left, carrying. See you later. And there's the first of the year. And suddenly Lane Thomas is 3 weeks ahead of his home run pace from last year. And he got all of that. Lane Thomas is back, ladies and gentlemen, and now leads the Nats with 6 runs batted in. 2-2. Abrams to right center. Did you hear it? Now you can watch it. See you later.
Hey-o!
Number 3 on the year for CJ, and the Nats are showing some speed and power to take the lead here in the 3rd.
Elevate to celebrate. Oh my.
Joey in the series 1 for 8 other than that AB.
Oh.
Gallo lifting one to right. Towering drive. See you later. I guess the hand's feeling okay. Number 3 for Joey. And the Nats on top.
Elevate to celebrate. Goodness. High fly ball on that one from Joey Gallo that just absolutely was crushed. 100 miles an hour off the bat. What a beautiful swing.
Didn't quite make McCovey Cove, but they all count the same. Winker launching one in the air to right. Butler watching it. See you later. And in the wee hours, the Nats have tied it.
Jesse Winker. Stay hot, kid. 79 on that slider, 101 off the bat. And we got ourselves a ball game.
Top five, Lane Thomas, grounder to short and a big RBI single. Lane Thomas, a high drive to deep left center. See you later. Way later, up to the concrete, above that big high wall. Second of the year, RBI number 9. 4-0 Nats.
Just wait on it, and you get yourself a 3-2 sinker, middle of the plate. Lane Thomas destroys this. 106 off the bat, 429 feet.
3 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs. CJ starting to pile up the extra base hits, and he's now hit safely in 10 of his last 12 games. Oh. And he gets under one to right center. Approaching the bleachers. See you later. Extra base hits, indeed. And his 4th gets this one back even.
Unbelievable. Lean on one.
First and second, 2 outs for Luis Garcia. Garcia, loud sound, high arching fly ball. Top of the wall. See you later. Luis Garcia, who has tremendous power the other way, puts 3 more on the board for the Nats.
Elevate to celebrate, Bob. You get a slider up in the zone, and we got some good carry on this one. 104 off the bat, 376 feet.
Typical Jesse Winker at bat. Just
grind away.
Full count, 1 out. And a breaking ball hit high in the air, deep center. See you way later. Jesse Winker, second of the year, and the Nats are back to within a run.
Got to stand up for that one, Bob.
What an at-bat.
What an AB. Go 3-0. Let's just take 2 heaters down the middle to get the curveball and destroy it.
Well, his first strike is launched in the air out to right center. Outman and Pages out there. See you later. Welcome to the big leagues, says CJ to the rookie pitcher.
C.J. Abrams. I mean, if you're making a major league debut against him, it's almost a given he's going to hit a leadoff homer, as we saw last year in Cincinnati as well. 103 off the bat. What a swing.
A ball roasted out to center by Riley Adams. And see you later. Dubon, the wall, and the ball all got there at the same time. And the ballpark is lit up in red.
Let's go.
On Adams' second of the year.
I love it. Fastball middle of the plate, 106 off the bat. That was an absolute bowling.
There's a ball to right by Abrams. That's crazy too. See you later. 1 swing and a tie game.
Welcome to the CJ Show. Can we get the light show even now? 1 pitch, 94, 106 off the bat for number 3 as far as leadoff homers this year for CJ.
And that ball's well hit to left by Nick Senzel. See you later. First as a Nat on his 4th base hit. And it's 6-0 Washington.
100 miles an hour off the bat. Nick Senzel, welcome. That's how you do it.
Hit a career high 13 for the Reds last year while driving in 42. And that's his 30th career home run.
Tennessee State, and then 2nd round pick of LA. Senzel out to left center. This ball's well struck. This ball's out of here. Nick Senzel, his 2nd home run of the homestand.
Great swing by Nick Senzel. 103 off the bat. That one definitely cut through the wind right there. Nice job by Nick. Hugs all around.
Winker drills one high in the air to right. This ball is way out of here. 2nd deck for Jesse Winker on the grand slam. And the Nats have busted it open here in the 5th. It's 6-1.
You hang it, he bangs it. Yes! Whippy!
Chris Johnson knew it right away.
CJ knew it right off the bat. You love it. They have to find something. They have to find a couple guys.
Keibert Ruiz to left. This ball's crushed. Is it staying fair? It's off the fair pole. Keibert Ruiz, 2nd home run of the season. And the Nats continue to pile it on in Miami.
It's a hook pitch to keep fair. Welcome back, Caber. You got yourself a doink.
Jacob Barnes got the Nats 6 outs. And now Nick Senzel sends one high and far. This ball's crushed as well. 3 homers for the Nats in this ball game. 3 for Nick Senzel in his last 4 games. It's 9-1.
Middle sinker, and he's got his first knock against the lefty this year. 106 off the bat, 409 feet. What a beautiful swing on this one. Nice and easy, no overswing, and he knew it.
Most importantly for now, it's gotten the Nationals back within 4 as Senzel lines one out to right center.
Oh my.
Back is Chisholm. It's gone. Nick Senzel. 4 homers in his last 5 games. The Nats have a 5-run inning, and this is a 2-run ball game.
Middle of the plate away, and he destroyed this one. 104 off the bat, Nick Senzel. Yeah, baby.
Senzel to left center. This ball is crushed. Nick Senzel has done it again. And the Nats have the lead in the 5th. Nick Senzel, his 2nd homer of the game, his 5th in his last 5 games. And the Nats storm back from 7 down to take a 9-7 lead. C.J. Abrams with call at third. He's reached in 14 straight games now, a new career high. 11 extra base hits in those 14. Drilled to right.
Yes, sir.
C.J. Abrams, another home run. His 7th already this season, and the Nats pounce first in Game 4 of this series. It's 2-0.
Thanks, C.J. Appreciate you. Answered the call right there. Middle fastball. 108 off the bat.
He's hitting 292 on the year. Got the night off as far as the start is concerned. Garcia with a drive, center field, pretty deep. That ball is gone! A pinch hit, go ahead, 3-run homer, and the Nationals have the lead.
Well, TV Martinez plays his 3-run homer card, and on the first pitch, Garcia says, "Thank you very much." A split finger, and it was up.
As Garcia sends one to deep right center. Back is Springer, looking up. It's gone. Luis Garcia, his 3rd home run of the season. This guy is on fire right now. And the Nats get one back. It's 6-2. Gets another 3-2 here. And sends it high in the air to right center. This ball is deep. This ball is out of here. Jesse Winker has put the Nats on top in the 4th. The Nats trailed 6-1. They've come storming back to take a 7-6 lead. Jesse Winker, 4th home run of the season. He's been waiting on that for a little while.
Oh, the guys are fired up.
Even with the bag at 3rd. Rosario to right. This ball's deep. Springer watching it. Eddie Rosario has put the Nats on top. He's been waiting for his big Nationals moment, and he delivers. A 2-run shot in the 7th, and the Nats have the lead.
Davey showing faith in Eddie. Keep getting him in there against the right-hander, and he comes up big with a huge home run.
Sends one high in the air to right center.
He did.
This ball's hit well. This ball is out of here. Eddie Rosario, his 2nd home run of the homestand. And it has the Nats back within 1 here in the night.
That easy? That easy right there, Eddie Rosario. 103 off the bat, 413 feet. Elevate to celebrate.
If you look at my book after the game and see a highlighted B1 next to Meneses, top of the 2nd, that means a ball 1 violation. High in the air, left center. See you way later out of Fenway Park. Joey Meneses, 1st homer of the year. A monster blast that made the Green Monster look really small.
He did it! He did it!
And this ball's pretty well hit out into that left field corner. O'Neill over there.
Oh, yeah.
See? Is it gone?
Yep.
Yes, it is gone. Later, Eddie Rosario sneaks one out right in the left field corner over the Green Monster. He continues his great hitting. 4 homers, 3 in the last week or so. And the Nats are back on top.
And a little shake and bake between him and Ricky Gutierrez. You got a little slingshot on that. Nice job. Eddie Rosario, just touch it. Little sinker off the plate away.
Now, is Alex Cora asking for an umpire's review here?
On the dance right there?
The home
or
run.
the home run?
On the home run call. It's tough to see. It's kind of a blind corner for us. It's in the shadows.
It went out. It bounced over. You're going to see it bounce over right there. It goes up and then back off the wall and back over.
After reviewing the call, the field stands. Home run.
And again, see you later. Eddie Rosario. Nats on top, 2-1. Eddie's having a good series. He's been on base 5 times. Lifting one deep right center. Approaching the bullpen.
Oh my gosh.
And tumbling over the wall is Rafaela.
He caught it though.
I'm seeing first base umpire home run.
It's
and
gone.
That is a see you later for Eddie Rosario.
What a swing, but what an effort by Rafaela. I thought it went into his glove. We didn't get the view of that. Nice. Luckily he is okay. Walking out there, but last time we saw that was Torrey Hunter. In the playoffs, David Ortiz homering off it.
Oh, and this one headed high and deep to right. See you later. Eddie Rosario hit the most recent homer. How about this? 4th inning last week in Boston. 4th inning today. The Nats on top on his 6th of the year.
Hey-o. Eddie Rosario. Sinker off the plate in. This is like the pitch to Keibert Ruiz against the Reds.
High drive, Winker. Loud sound. Towering fly ball. See you later. Suddenly, Jesse Winker hitting the cover off the ball. And now the Nats have blasted their way to the lead. That's his 5th of the year.
Well, he had a perfect swing his first at bat. No luck. Same swing, a little bit of extension. You get 107 off the bat, 406 feet. Boom!
Garcia to right, heading for the bullpen and above. See you later. Number 4 for Luis Garcia Jr. And how about the Nats last couple of days using the long ball?
Louis going hey-o on a sweeper. Why is that something? Well, it's the first one given up to a lefty this year for Pablo Lopez. On a swing and miss, and Louis doesn't miss it.
That ball's well hit. Left center deep. Buxton can only watch it. See you later. Jesse Winker again.
Watch the location of this pitch. Down and away. He stays behind it beautifully. Synced up nice. When you think about that ball, you hit the shortstop Bryson Stott yesterday. You robbed him of a hit. That's carbon copy, just elevated.
Who are these Nats hitting for so much power?
The 2 colored shoes, I think, is maybe he didn't like the other one from that last outing.
Joey Meneses, high drive, deep left. See you later. Joey Meneses, 2nd of the year. The home run ball fighting Duran this week. And the Nats are back to within a run.
Not too often you have to put 95 plus, not just on a fastball. This is a split. First hit given up on it this year, so obviously the first homer.
Well, here's a huge spot for Luis Garcia. And Garcia will go deep to left. Clase to the wall. See you later. Big hit indeed for the Nats. And Louis' 5th of the year will bring in 3.
Middle slider. Get that backspin on it if you're Luis Garcia Jr. 5th homer goes 103 off the bat, 380 feet.
Keibert, right center. See you later. 3rd of the year, 32nd of his big league career. He lights the ballpark up in red. And the Nats have another multi-run home run.
2 strikes, gets the sinker up in the zone. He doesn't miss this one. 103 off the bat, 406 feet. He knew it.
And getting inside that one, Rosario to right. See you later. 3 for the Nats tonight. 7 for Eddie Rosario. And it's 6-1 as we light it up.
Light show! I mean, if he doesn't hit this thing, it's going to be a sea of red on his knee. It's a cutter at his kneecaps. 99 off at 378.
Gallo, right center, heading for the scoreboard. See you later. 3 good at-bats in a row for Joey Gallo. That's his 4th of the year, and the Nats are on the board.
Joey Gallo, these are the results of you being quick with the swing and not trying to lift it yourself. Beautiful. 100 off the bat. That ball has some carry to it.
Abrams, right field, if it's fair. And yes, it is. See you later.
Nothing better than the fair pole right there, Bob. April 29th, the last homer for C.J. Abrams, and yesterday, a few hard-hit bad luck balls. Well, this is not bad luck. This is off the fair pole. 105 off the bat, 406 feet.
Abrams high in the air to right. It pushes Duvall to the track. And see you later. We had a caller. And the ball is out of the yard. And CJ now has homered 2 of his last 3 at-bats. And that's number 9 on the year.
Isn't that how it always goes? Someone gets picked off or some weird thing happens on the bases. Guy gets a base hit, big knock, or a homer.
Thomas lifting one to left. Approaching the bullpen. See Lane later. Big time return to the lineup. 2 doubles Monday. Double and a homer tonight. That's his 3rd of the year. And the Nats go up 3-1.
Well, the Lane train is back. Beautiful swing.
Here's Joey Gallo. Gallo sends one high in the air to right. This ball is crushed. This ball is out of here. Joey Gallo's 5th of the year puts the Nationals on top here in the 4th.
Joey Gallo with a light show. Fastball up, and he gets to it this time. 106 off the bat. He'll get through it, but
Sends this one well to deep right field.
Oh, right
Back on it is the right fielder. And right on cue. C.J. Abrams leaves the yard. His 10th of the year. And the Nationals have a lead here in the 6th.
light show.
Talk about a feel for the moment.
Top hand boogie. Right? I mean, what, a ball down in the zone where they wanted to go from? I mean, you beat him. Nice job by CJ.
Now Lane Thomas to left. This ball's traveling, and this ball's out of here. Back to back go the Nats here in the 6th. It's 2-0.
Lane's got some pop. Slider near the top of the zone, almost like same spot as the CJ one. That's got to feel good for Lane.
He's got an on base of .419. He's slugging .500. And he ripped his first bag of the year, and now he sends one high and deep to left. Tearing back is Kelnick. He's at the wall. It's gone. Have a game, Nick Senzel. 2-run homer into the Braves bullpen, and the Nats answer after the Braves plate one in the top of the 6th. Keibert Ruiz sends one high and deep to right.
I bet you it's a homer.
Back is Duvall. He looks up, and it's gone. Only guy catching that one was Jacob Barnes in the Nationals bullpen. Keibert's 4th of the year, and the Nationals have a lead here in the 4th.
Right on cue, Dan. Second time through against Hurston Waldrop. 96 to him, 100. Out there for Keibert Ruiz, 388 feet. And that one's got to feel great. Not good. Great for Keibert.
Getting under that one, making a loud noise to right. See you later. C.J. Abrams, number 11. Second time around indeed. And the Nats are back even.
Got ourselves a hanger. Curveball that stays up, and he just destroys it. 104 off the bat. And not too many times are you just going to stand there and watch it here in Comerica Park. C.J. Abrams.
And he pulls one down the line. If it stays fair, and it hits the foul pole or the fair pole. See Nationals.
Do it, Lane. Sinker in and watch it go.
Lane Thomas to right center. See you later. 2 in a row for the Lane Train, which is on a big-time roll. So today, he reaches a 9-game hitting streak with a double and that home run.
6 home run on the season, 94 up and away, and he delivers.
Joey lifting one down the left field line, flirting with the pole. See you later, Joey Meneses. Insurance indeed for the Nats, and it's a 4-0 game.
Well, that's picking up a teammate right there, helping everybody out. Off the plate, down and in on the slider. I just don't understand how a team sees the fastball reactions he has, and they throw him a slider right into the sweet spot.
And Thomas gets a big piece of another one. This will be close. See you later. The Lane Train is a bullet train right now. And the Nats are on top on his 7th of the year.
First Father's Day homer on his first Father's Day. You're correct. And Lane Thomas dropping the head on it. 94 to him, 102 by him.
And getting under one, Jacob Young to left. See you later. Number 1 in his career. And it puts the Nats on top.
Do it, kid. Silent treatment. Let's go. Oh, they're going to give him the hat. Oh, and let's do it right. 403 feet, Jacob Young. He's done it.
And a ball hit deep to left center. Drifting with it, Carroll can only watch it. See you later. Jesse Winker, his 7th of the year. And just when the Nats needed a hit, he got the big fly.
Elevated two-seamer away. Full extension by Jesse Winker. 102 off the bat.
Thomas does get something to drive. Deep left center. See you later. Lane Thomas, 4th homer on the home stand, 8th on the year. And it's amazing what happens when you get into a count.
Right-handers continue to absolutely destroy Ryan Nelson this year. 411 on that. 103 miles an hour off the bat of Lane Thomas. Fastball up. That's what you do on a 3-1 count.
Just got under that one. It's still got a lot of carry to it. Out to McCarthy at the base of the wall. See you later. Carry indeed. And now his 2 homers in this series have both gone the other way.
Well, a changeup up in the zone, and he just destroys this. 104 off the bat, 404. I'd say the high launch angle on that one, 37 degrees. He loves to go fishing.
Garcia to right, heading for the scoreboard. And see you later. It's 5-0 Washington.
First on a curveball this year for Luis Garcia Jr. Could it be?
Nats making this park look a little small right now. And Drew Millas drills one to deep center. See you later. Drew Millas, his 2nd big league homer. And the Nats get that run right back.
Drew Millas, 102 off the bat, 428. Now that's damage on the first pitch. What a job.
Abrams to right.
Bye, bye, bye.
See you later. How about these home run callers? And the Nats are back to within a run on CJ's 12th of the year.
All right, Bob, we're going to short Apple. I don't know. We're going to buy CJ. More stock on CJ come tomorrow or Monday.
Garcia, drive to deep center field. See you later. His 2nd of the series, and a big blast for the Nats to lead 7-5.
He just timed it up perfect. The previous swing, we're talking about firing those hands. Slightly late this time, on time. 105 off the bat, 438 feet, and he knew it right away.
Nick Senzel, deep left field. See you later.
Get it, kid.
A 3-run 10th for the Nats.
Just channeling that Tennessee Volunteer World Series championship tonight with his own 2-run bomb. This is a good pitch, but he was fooled. He spoiled a slider right before that and just destroyed it. Fire it up, boys.
Some Padre fans were giving Jesse the jazz after the game last night. He got into it with a couple of them over by the dugout before departing. So they booed him a bit here a moment ago. And Winker gets under one, hits it high and deep to right. Johnson back. See you boo this later.
Those are two very high home runs that we've seen by Manny Machado and now Jesse Winker. 103 off the bat. Get it, Jess.
Oh my. Abrams a fly ball to deep right. This ball's traveling.
Hey,
this ball
let's
is
go.
out of here.
Let's go.
Get Jason Worth in the booth. And C.J. Abrams a leadoff
This is
homer
the guy I
to
came
get
to
the
see,
party
too. Let's go.
started. Hit by 2 pitches yesterday, brushes it off, and puts the Nats on top early.
That ball was destroyed.
That's what you're supposed to do with those balls right there. Yeah, look at it. Oh, good swing. I heard a lot of good stuff about this kid.
What have you heard?
He's the guy.
This one hit well to right. Luis Garcia Jr. gonna reach the second deck. 3-run shot off his bat, and the Nats are right back in this ball game. It's 5-4.
We have a caller in here, Dan. Miss Tenley.
Your daughter Tenley called that one?
Luis Garcia Jr. homer tonight. A sweeper, middle of the plate. That's what you're supposed to do with the middle. 8th homer on the year, 6th on spin. That ball was launched.
Garcia drills another one. This one to straightaway center field. It's out of here. Luis Garcia Jr. homers in back-to-back at-bats. Numbers 8 and 9 on the season. And the Nats have a 2-run lead.
98 heater down the middle, down in the zone. You want to talk about perfect swing? Anything that goes just straight on dead center is a perfect swing.
You said you wanted another one.
I got it.
Jesse Winker's put up some great at-bats in this series. Winker out to right. This one's got distance. It's out of here. Pinch hit homer for Jesse Winker in the bottom of the 8th. We are scoreless no longer. The Nats lead 1-0.
Jesse Winker finally gets what he deserves after taking a pitch, getting into a 1-0 count, and we got fireworks here.
First inning. Squares one up to left center. Chasing back is Ciani at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Luis Garcia Jr. his 3rd home run of the homestand. And the Nats have scored in every inning so far. It's 5-0.
Well, a changeup right here from Sonny Gray. Just pummeled.
Good numbers against St. Louis. C.J. Abrams immediately barrels one to straightaway center. It's back. It's out of here. First pitch. Another leadoff homer for C.J. Number 4 this season. His 14th home run overall. And for the 2nd straight day, the Nats pounce in the 1st.
Well, the worst inning for Lance Lynn this year has been the 1st inning. You got to jump on him.
Keibert Ruiz, a high fly ball to deep right. This one's hit well. This one's out of here. 2 homers in the 1st inning. Keibert Ruiz, his 5th of the season. And the Nats, 4 here in the 1st.
Well, that's doing damage on a first pitch. 103 off the bat. We haven't seen a 103 off the bat Keibert in a while. Got to remember there's 3 outs in this game. That's a good swing right there. What a catch. Get yourself a souvenir. Yeah. Oh, my.
This ball's crushed to deep left. Back on it is Donovan. It's out of here. First big league homer for James Wood. A 3-run shot to the opposite field. And the 21-year-old will circle the bases, putting his team on top here 7-0.
Elevate to celebrate, and James Wood demolishes this ball.
Ildemaro Vargas had to shove that Uncle Slam hat down on top of James Wood's head.
We need a ladder first.
Ildemaro Vargas going to pinch hit here for Trey Lipscomb. The 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Hit well to right. Taylor looking after it. It's out of here. Who's rained down down at Citi Field as Ildemaro Vargas has gotten the Nats on the board. It's a 2-run shot, and the Nats are a little closer at 6-2.
First one on the season, elevate to celebrate, little 3-1 cutter. Just a perfect line drive that carried out. Beauty.
Keibert Ruiz back around to the left side. The 3-2, hit well to right. This ball's crushed into the second deck.
Just set him up, baby.
2-run shot for Keibert. Number 6 on the season now for the Nats catcher. And it's a 3-run game.
And he hammers this. 104 off the bat, 418 feet.
Second homer in his last 3 games. He's now got 4 extra base hits in the last 3. Jesse Winker with 2 down. Hit well to right. Looking back is Frelick. At the track, at the wall, it's out of here. Jesse Winker, the former Brewer. An RBI double in the first. His 11th homer of the season here in the 5th. And they're booing him here as he circles the bases at American Family Field.
Jesse enjoyed this one.
Here's Luis Garcia Jr. pinch hitting, leading off the 7th and driving one out to left center. This ball's hit well. This ball's out of here. Luis Garcia Jr. a pinch hit homer. Nats trail 5-0. It's now 5-4.
In the shadows, works it away, tries the backdoor slider, and just a beautiful swing. Look at that. Not even fully behind it either. A little bit out there in front. Oh, yeah.
Hit well to right. This ball's deep. This ball's in the second deck. C.J. Abrams a 2-run bomb. And the Nats, who trailed 5-0 in the first, now lead 6-5 here in the 9th.
Elevate to celebrate. 107 off the bat of C.J. Abrams, and this was a bomb.
Try and pull the baseball, you get in a lot of trouble.
Keibert, deep right center, approaching the scoreboard. See you later. It's a big inning for the Nats. 4 in the 4th to lead by 3.
Middle fastball. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Nice job by Keibert. Drop the head on it.
1-2 here. Yepez turns on one. Deep left field. Approaching the wall. See you later. He keeps on hitting. And now he has a Washington home run.
Right, Joe. Wow. How about this pitch, right?
That was pulling your hands in on something right there.
Now the inning's up to the DH, Harold Ramirez. 12 ball games as a Net. RBIs in 6 of his last 11. And this one is hit well. Deep left center. Approaching the red seats. See you later. The Nats are the power Nats this weekend. 3rd of the series. And this game is tied.
And what a swing by Harold Ramirez on this one. Put down quickly, stay behind it, get the head out. I mean, that is picture perfect. Oh, yeah.
James Wood, deep left field. See you later.
Dan's loving it. Everybody's loving it. 106 off the bat, and here's the most impressive part. Ball's inside, left on left, 104 feet to the opposite field side. James Wood yet again. A huge knock.
Juan Yepez stands in. Yepez has been a nice story since being called up early July. He's hit safely in each of his 14 games with the Nationals. 377 so far for him.
Breaking ball was hanging a bit, and there it goes to left center. See you later. Juan Yepez. 15-game streak, 2nd home run as a Net, and it is 3-0 Washington. And Ruiz will hit it well to left. Donovan going back. See you later. 9-0 Nats on Keibert Ruiz, 8th of the year, his 2nd, batting right-handed.
Keibert does a great job in this at-bat to do what? Get himself a good pitch to hit, lay off the stuff that he's just trying to tease you with.
Big spot for Alex Call in his return to the big club. On the bench in St. Louis yesterday. And in the lineup tonight, he's going to hit one high in the air, deep left field. Gurriel back. See you later. In a way, we have a caller. His name is Alex. And the Nats have 5 on the board here in the first.
Well, trying to roll in a first pitch curveball. Alex Call staying hot.
A 1-out single puts Young aboard for the leadoff man Abrams. A fly out his time, and Abrams gets a hold of one. Deep center field, way back to the track, to the wall, gone! C.J. Abrams with a 2-run shot, and the Nats are within 1.
If you love youth, if you love seeing what the future looks like, you're staring at
it. Waits for the breaking ball, hits it to right, approaching the scoreboard. See you later. Luis Garcia, 12th of the year, 5-0 Nationals.
We talked about his dominance against spin this year, sweepers and sliders especially. My goodness.
Well, he continues to chase CJ for the team RBI lead. Number 52 has him 2 behind. There's the red hot Luis Garcia. Garcia, that's a loud sound on a big fly to center. See you way later.
Well, a down and in fastball that he just drops the head on. Then yet another ball over 105. 106 off the bat, and he just destroys this pitch. Perfect swing, staying inside it. You stay inside it like this and you stay up the middle, you're going to get that backspin, that great carry.
Luis Garcia, 37th career home run. Abrams to right, high in the air, approaching the scoreboard. See you later. And now the Nats have a big fly to take the lead.
Well, sometimes it's okay to chase out of the zone when you do this. Elevate to celebrate. I mean, he gets on top of a 4-seam fastball that's at his eyes. 101 off the bat, 387 feet, and CJ with a great AB.
And Keibert Ruiz puts a charge into one. Deep right field. See you later.
Not auto swinging first pitch. Get a pitch out over the plate and up, and he hammers this thing. 95 to him, 102. By him.
That's got a loud sound. It's got a high look. See you way later. Goodness gracious, James Wood.
Almost reached the red porch out there. I mean, that's a bomb. Left center field. Look at the smile of the kid. Yeah, I got that one. 94 to him. 108 off the bat, 423 feet. That is all.
Oh, breathtaking. The other way from James Wood. Juan Yepez gets under one. Left field line. If it stays fair, and yes it does, see you later. His third is a Nat. And Washington on top here in the third.
Juan Yepez. Get a hanger. He banged it. First on a curveball for a righty this year. Look at that. Actually, just first on a curveball all season against Blake Snell. He just absolutely smushed that.
And Garcia with a high fly ball twisting toward the corner. See you later. This game is tied. The Nats were down to their final strike. And Garcia's 14th makes it 5-5, singing in the rain.
Fourth homer given up by Camilo Doval this year, and none bigger than this one for Luis Garcia Jr.
2-2. And Wood. High drive left center by the bullpen. See you later. And now all 4 of his big league home runs have gone with authority the other way.
That's a sight to see, isn't it? He's got so much juice, Oppo. Man, oh man. Put that with the speed that he showed last night. It's going to be an exciting career for this kid.
And there's a long ball to left from Jacob Young. That's going to be well out of here. And that's his second of the year. I always thought his first couple of homers would be inside the Parkers. The way he can run. Jacob Young doubles his home run total on that swing, and now it's 6-1.
You see that spinner just got around that curveball, spins on that inner half, and with that lift of the baseball, the launch angle, For Young, he's able to get that one out for his second home run of the year.
Ruiz sends one high in the air to deep right. Castellanos looking up, and that ball is gone. Keibert Ruiz, home run number 10 on the season. And there you go, putting together a good at-bat, even when you trail big.
Well, nice job right here by Keibert. Curveball down the zone, keeps his head on it, barrels one up, 102 off the bat. Great swing. Look at the knee drive down there from Keibert to stay on it.
Ruiz, another high fly ball to right. Castellanos drifting with it. This ball's carrying. It's carrying out of here. Keibert Ruiz, a 2-homer game. They continue to boo here at Citizens Bank Park. Keibert does not mind. His second of the night, 11th of the season, and it's 9-3.
Well, how about the fact that you get north and south? All about him being a 101 mile an hour fastball. Came out in spring training the year in 2020, 2021, whatever it was, and it was 93.
Fly ball to deep right. Castellanos looking up. It's gone. Alex Call to the opposite field. Christopher Sanchez is perfect no more, and the Nats have a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. Elevates this one to right. Cranked out of the bank. Keibert Ruiz, a 2-run bomb, his third of the series. 12 on the year now for the Nats catcher, and we've got a brand new ball game.
Fastball up, and he didn't even see it. He was looking out towards the pitcher when he made contact, but he knew it.
That one out of the zone, but it found the barrel. An absolute nuke. Oh, this one lifted in the air to left. Call has done it again at Citizens Bank Park. Second home run in as many days. And the Nats, 2 homers in the last 2 innings, have taken a 3-2 lead.
He got down there to get this one. 103 off the bat, 397 feet. We talked about it a lot. Like, elevation has been the problem for him years past. He mashes balls down the zone. He mashed that one. Oh,
high in the air to deep right field. This ball is a no-doubter. Off the facing of the second deck. James Wood, a monster shot. And the Nats lead 6-4.
I said it. At some point in this series, he's going to let everybody know what he has in store for a long time. 108 off the bat, 417 feet it stopped at, and that was majestic.
Oh, Abrams right center, heading for the scoreboard. See you later, CJ. That gets him to 18 and RBI number 60. The Nats are on the board.
CJ doing a nice job of getting all over that pitch and hitting it to right center field. Like you had pointed out, that wind was really kind of knocking stuff down to right field, but CJ crushed that pitch right there.
That ball is hammered deep right center, heading for the Geico sign. See you later. How about that for adding on some runs for Garcia, number 15, and this is a 5-0 game.
Yeah, Louis is absolutely locked in right now, swinging the bat really well. Gets a 1-0 fastball middle and doesn't miss it.
And he will get under one, out to deep left center. This one heading for the red seats. See you later. Juan Yepez, 4th homer as a Nat, and this one finally feels like it might be out of reach.
Love 3-run homers, and Yepez gets a hanging breaking ball right here and just puts a charge into it, hitting it to left center field into those red seats out there, just right of the bullpen. Really nice swing. You got to love it, though.
Runner on the move, and a ball well hit out to right. Watching it, Laureano. See you later. Jose Tena, first as a Nat.
First of his career.
It is, and the Nationals are on top 2-1.
Go get yourself a steak in the ball out there in the chop house, Jose Tena. 101 off the bat, a changeup down. These are some special hands that we see from him. They're like lightning quick. Congrats to number 8. Juan Yepez, deep to left field. Bob, he homered. I'll have to see him red happen for the boys. Juan Yepez, 5th home run of the season, 432 feet.
Hey, Juan, touch home plate. See you later.
There you go.
There we go. 3-2, and he will check one to left. Heading for the bullpen. See you later. Jacob Young, 2 of his 3 homers within the last 2 weeks. And the Nats are gradually climbing back.
What an AB. Light it up. Right show.
Chaparro struck out swinging his first time. Chaparro was robbed of his first big league home run by Aaron Judge last night.
Andres Chaparro with a big fly ball to left. Verdugo back. See you later. We thought it was a matter of time before his first blast. And he's in the home run column as an ad.
Andres Chaparro, what a moment for him. Not only the first homer of his career, to do it against the Yankees.
Now this ball out to right center by Tena. See you later. And that's his second as an ad. The Navy Yard Bombers doing it now.
Quick, 103.4 off the bat. But that's the spot. I mean, it has great carry, but when you got backspin to add to it, he's got some easy thumb.
Lots of fun in that dugout. 3-0 Washington. And Dylan Cruz will get the call in the leadoff spot tonight. And a ball launched high in the air out to left. Verdugo going back. There's number 1. See you later.
Dylan with the launch angle. You talk about Giancarlo with this the hang time on his. What a blast.
Looks to me like Grandma's fighting back some tears right there. That's what she came from the Memphis area to see. Yeah, it took him all of 9 big league plate appearances to hit that first one.
Same.
Pretty cool. Look at this ball roasted to left by Cruz. See you later. There's number 2. 5 hits at the big league level, and now 4 of them extra bases.
Elevate to celebrate. You know you're going to get fastballs. 7 off the bat. And, I mean, this guy knows, right? He knows that we're bringing it in with him and the highlights of him. So he delivers.
Andres Chaparro popped up third base first time. Deep fly left field this time. See you later. Andres Chaparro with his second as an ad. And it's a 2-0 game.
You felt like that first AB, he popped one up and he was mad. He missed it. He's like, dang it. So you talk about being on time, getting that foot down and elevate to celebrate because he hangs one for him.
Joey Gallo with 2 on and 1 out. High fly ball to deep center. Back on it is Pache. At the track, at the wall, it's gone. Joey Gallo, a big fly. His 6th of the season. And his 3-run shot has put the Nats on top 4-0. So with 2 outs and nobody on, Meyer will face Keibert Ruiz.
Over 105.
This one in the air to right. Hensley back onto the track, looking up, it's gone. Make it 3 bullets for Keibert Ruiz tonight. This one is 13th home run of the season. And the Nats have padded their lead here in the 6th.
Down in the zone, go down to get it. Especially, you think about a great matchup of a pitch.
And now Andres Chaparro crushes one to deep left. Back on it is McKinney. This ball's out of here. Andres Chaparro's 3rd big league homer. 4 batters in, it's 3-0 Nats.
I mean, you put the curveball on a tee for El Chappie. We're just going to go El Chappie. We don't want to mix it up on that. Hanging curveball, drive it out 419 feet to the deepest part of the yard. 104 off the bat. Look at the foot down, full extension, beautiful swing. They put him in an easier spot. Let the athleticism work.
Cruz sends one to deep left center. Reynolds after it. At the wall, it's gone. Dylan Cruz, his 3rd big league homer.
The deepest part of the park. That foot down, what a swing. Love it. Is there something, I don't know if it's for you, but like when Jesse was here, Winker, even with Jamer last year, the 2-hand finish.
Chaparro to deep left. This ball is hammered. 2nd deck here at PNC Park. Andres Chaparro's 2nd home run of the series, and he's tied this ball game.
Ball was destroyed. It says it only went 426. Come on now. 106 off the bat. And a sinker that just ran right into the barrel of Andres Chaparro and 1-9.
Last game of this lengthy 4-game series. C.J. Abrams is in. Abrams, a high fly ball to deep right center. This ball is crushed. This ball is out of here. Leadoff homer for C.J. Number 19 this season. And one batter in, it's 1-0.
105 off the bat, 92 on the slider, and the next thing you know, it is a home run. And we talked about this with CJ. Was it going to be an infield hit? It wasn't going to be like just a little bloop hit to get things going. Pull side, hammer time.
This ball's crushed out to deep center. Michael Harris, the second, can just watch it. It's over the bullpen cart. CJ gets to 20 homers this season. A bomb to straightaway center. And the Nats are up 3-0.
Light show! Light it up! 106 off the bat. And we have a CJ bomb to center field on a heater.
We saw this lefty, Anthony Veneziano, for an inning last night. He came out in the 6th. Actually got 5 outs for them. And this ball hammered to right by Garcia. See you later. Finally, the Nats break through as we get to the late innings. The ballpark goes red, and it's 3-1.
Little sweeper up top. 104 off the bat. 415 feet. Gallo launches one to right. Look at this. See you way later.
Big contact indeed. Number 7 for Joey, and this game's tied.
Thought it was going upper deck to get himself a red seat in there, but elevate to celebrate. Cutter, top of the zone, stay tall through it, and he did. This ball was touched.
Agreed. Well done. Oh, Tenna lifting one to right center. The outfielders are watching it. So are we. See you later. Number 3 is a Nat. Another multi-hit game, and it's 3-1 Washington.
Well, backdoor curveball, and Beozo makes a good pitch on this. That has got nothing but soft contact all night. Got swing through. And look at him get down there and get it. I mean, that is full body. Good catcher behind the plate.
And a ball hit pretty well out to left center by Juan Yepez. See you later. Nets 3rd of the day. Juan Yepez 6th of the year. Into little extra cushion here in the 8th inning.
Nice job by Juan. Again, another opportunity for him to come in here today. Not as much playing time, but every opportunity he gets, he delivers.
That ball is hit high and deep to center. Going back, Pache. See you way later. Wind blowing in from right center. Didn't matter. That's an absolute bomb for number 6.
James Wood get the head out. Fastball away at 94 and just touch it. And he did.
Ooh, there's another good swing to deep left center by Wood. See you later. It's a 2-by-2 piece of Wood today. And the Nats are up by a couple again.
Well, that is how you reintroduce yourself to everybody. First multi-home run game for James Wood of his career. We've been waiting for the little bit of a power outage from him to end. First one's a fastball, second one on a slider, and just absolute nuke.
Joey Gallo turns on one. It's staying fair. See you later. And Joey Gallo, with his 8th of the year, puts the Nats on top.
What a sweet swing right here by Joey, but he turns on it. Short and compact, 104 off the bat, 383 feet. What a moment.
As Wood, Chaparro, and Tenna come up top 8. James Wood launches one. Yeah, good luck with the wind. See you later. Goodness. Yeah, he can pull the ball, folks. That's number 8 for James. And the Nats are on the board. Joey Gallo to right. Did he get it? Bellinger back. See you later. Gallo's second 3-run homer of the series. Boom, the Nats lead 5-0.
What a swing. First pitch painted, and then he tries to come in on the cutter. And the kid, he just throws the fake ball. I still got the real one. That's a veteran kid out there, huh?
Garcia puts a charge into a ball out to left center. Hampson back, and see you later. One swing away indeed, and this game is tied.
A couple times he's landed it downstairs, but right now he hits it upstairs. And Luis Garcia Jr., just stay away, one of your outfielders.
Stone Garrett launches one to left. Welcome back. See you later. 3-0 Nationals.
Stone Garrett, good for you, buddy. Enjoy the light show. That ball was destroyed. Curveball down the zone, waited back just long enough and just destroyed it at 107. 431 feet. The emotion is real. That's a year's worth. Enjoy it, my friend.
Wood, high fly ball to left. Wilson back. See you later. There's a big swing, and the Nats lead 2-0.
James Wood, elevate to celebrate. My goodness. 104 off the bat, 385.
Zach Wheeler nearly untouchable for 5 1/3. Now a base hit and a homer. And for James, that gets him over 40 runs batted in. Joey Gallo launches one to right. It's not real deep. It's in the corner, and it's deep enough. See you later. And the Nats have indeed blasted this game wide open.
Elevate to celebrate. Joey Gallo, get on top of one kid, 99. Off the bat, 336 feet. You talk about feeling good. 2-out nightmare right here for the Nats.
Breaking ball. Garcia, high drive, right center, approaching the out-of-town scoreboard. See you later. And in this series, the Nats have had some immediate answers whenever the Phillies score. 2-1 ball game.
Louis on the curveball.